welcome to my channel, Bianca Skogan Beauty. This is my year, 2023, where I am not buying any makeup. Also, this is a declutter video. And I have been trying to go through every single one of my makeup categories and decluttering every single one of them. And as such, I actually already did this video, but it was in September 2022. I don't know why I did it so long ago and never posted it. It just was not very applicable anymore because I bought new highlighters. Anyways, I pulled out all of my highlighters from my declutter pile. So I don't know if any of these highlighters I previously decluttered in old declutter videos. Anyways, it's just kind of a mess. So if you see some highlighters and you're like, and you've actually watched all my videos and you're like, yeah, you already decluttered that. Yeah, well, it's actually good. This is good that I'm getting to see all this because it is my no-buy year. And as part of my no-buy year, man, this is a long introduction. Bianca, get it together. As part of my no-buy year, I am trying to not buy any makeup, obviously, and use all of my makeup. I do want to declutter because there is makeup, obviously. Look at this. This is ridiculous. You can push pause and count how many there are here. You can see that there's way too many. I counted, and there are 50 highlighters. I have one face. That is way too many, way too many highlighters. Although I think I have actually used almost every single one of these. So that's a pretty good thing. I haven't used every single one of my eyeshadow palettes, which is a goal for 2023. Anyways, oh my gosh, Bianca. It's good that I'm getting things out because since I'm not buying any makeup, it's good to have makeup, but this is too much. I'm glad that I got everything out of the declutter bin because I might have a new perspective now. I do. It is April 2023, so I'm 4 months into this no-buy. So my brain has changed a little bit, but it hasn't changed completely yet. That's why I'm doing it for a whole year. So when I decluttered them originally, I might have been like, we'll declutter, I'll just buy something new. And now it's like, no, we're decluttering and we're not buying anything new. I don't want to get rid of half now because I am trying to actually use my makeup. I am aiming for 20, getting rid of 20, keeping 30. Okay, I'm gonna reorganize these by color. At first I was gonna do it by brand and by liquids, and then those are my, I have so few drugstore. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm 37, and I guess when I was a teenager, I had more drugstore, and as I got older, I just kind of went to more high-end, and I just don't have very much drugstore makeup. It's just the way that it is. I buy high-end makeup on sale, half off, and so then when it's half off, it usually ends up being, all of these Ofras were half off. So they were $35 originally, half off for $17, which ends up being around drugstore prices. So I can get high-end for drugstore prices. Anyways, whew, I'm a talker. If you like someone who talks a lot, subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I'm going to sort these by ones that are pretty, pearl ones, and then we're gonna declutter. Then we're gonna do champagne, declutter, and the ones that are a little bit, maybe the more colorful ones, the ones that are kind of purpley, pinky, this one, just ones that have more color to them, and then maybe the ones that are even deeper, more like my summer-y highlighter one. Also, if you hear feet prints, it's my dogs. They're wandering around. I'm in my kitchen today, and we have wood floors in our kitchen, so I'm not in my bedroom. And anywho, you can hear their feet. Okay, so we have 8. These are my highlighters for when I want a bright highlighter, which I do on occasion. I know this was kind of a 2006, 2007 trend, but I don't care about trends or I don't know, they pass me by. I don't keep up on trends. So if I like to wear it, I wear it. And there you go. So this one is Illamasqua. This one it's Illamasqua Deity. This one's Unearthly Cosmetics, the shade Danny. This one is Becca. When Becca was a brand, I got this one from the cosmetic company store. I know that Smashbox carries some of Becca's highlighters, but I don't think I don't know if you can get this one. This one is Pearl. Then Anastasia Beverly Hills, oops, the Iced Out highlighter. This is Fenty Beauty, How Many Carats? This is Persona Laguna. This one is Melt. It's a blush light, Ghost Light, which I feel like, is it supposed to be a blush? That doesn't look like a blush to me. It looks like a highlighter, so I categorize it as a highlighter. Then this one is Ofra in the shade Glazed Donut. Some of them have kind of like a yellow tone to them. This one does not. This one is the Ofra one. So Ofra is definitely like different from the others. So we're going to keep Ofra. And it's going to be hard for me to get rid of any of the Ofra ones because Ofra is like my favorite highlighter brand. This Anastasia one, it has a little bit of a green tinge to it. And it almost has like a multi-chrome. It's beautiful. I love it. It's not going anywhere. I can't handle how much I love it. Okay, so I feel like these two up here and these two down here are very similar. So I feel like I don't need to keep all 4 of them. But which ones of those do I want to keep? That's the question here. I want to keep this Unearthly one. It was very smooth going on. Just based on what I'm excited to grab and what I like going on and stays all day is the Persona and the Unearthly. So I'm going to keep those 2. And we'll get rid of Melt and Alaska. Bye. Bye. Okay, and then these 2. This is How Many Carats, and then this one was, nope, Bianca. This one was Becca. You can do this. I can do this. And the Becca one was kind of like the Ofra one, but just not as pronounced. So I'm going to keep How Many Carats because I've been seeing people wear this one on their eyes and it'd be really pretty. And it is a very pretty unique highlighter, so we'll keep it. And we'll get rid of Becca. Okay, so we have gotten rid of 3 of those and kept 5. So it wasn't, I guess I didn't say I was going to do 5. Or I wasn't going to do half. I will show you the ending, at the end, how many I keep and how many I declutter. Okay, so here are our champagne highlighters. 15 champagne highlighters. Although this one, which is this one, the About Face Light Lock highlighter in the shade Fight or Flight, I realize is kind of in the other category. I'm going to keep it because there were no liquid highlighters in the other category. So we'll make it with 9 in the last category. I'm going to just get rid of that swatch. So now we have 14, okay? So we're going to try, the aim is to get rid of 7 and keep 7. And, oh, I didn't mention this before. I always forget. The ones that I get rid of, I will, because none of them are really old. Like, none of them are disgustingly old where they need to go in the trash, that I think. So I will be giving them to friends or family. And if by the time I have gone through my friends and family and they are done looking through them, because I actually have been doing this channel for like 2 years, and a lot of my family is actually like, they're tapped out. They're like, I've had enough makeup now, Bianca. By the time I'm like done with friends to give these to, I will donate them to like women's shelters or homeless shelters or anywhere that I can. I think there's like a Project Beauty Share that you can donate them to. So I will be donating these. These will not go in the trash because that's silly. I spent hard-earned money on these. Let's get into this. Bianca, stop talking. Okay. Pat McGrath. This is Lunar Allure. This is Aether Beauty in the shade Pure Diamond Dust. Nabla in the shade Ozone. MAC in the shade Double Gleam. This is Becca in the shade, this is Jacqueline in the shade Iced. This is from Odin's Eye, and this is one of their old highlighters. This is in the shade Web of Destiny. This is from Rare Beauty in the shade Exhilarate. This is from Revlon in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. Benefit in the shade Cookie. Fenty in the shade Starstruck. Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Spotlight. This is Wander Beauty in the shade, is this Wander Beauty? Winky Lux in the shade Champagne. Ofra in the shade Monroe. And then Daniel Sandler in the shade Moon Glow. Okay, There we go. Woo! 14. Lots of them. Okay, so this one from Charlotte Tilbury, it like has this little applicator, and like when you, I don't love this mechanism, but when you squeeze it out, it like, it's all or nothing. It squeezes a ton out, and then I just get a ton on my hand, and I'm like, dang it, I wasted so much. I should, you know what I should do? I should just put this on my face right now. I'm not actually wearing any makeup. So I'm putting highlighter on my non-makeup face right now, but I don't want to waste it. As you saw, I did swatch these, but it's like, I don't know, they all look the same. On my very pale hand, we have some pale highlighters. To you, they probably all just look the same. So I feel like I should just make some decisions and talk to you about those decisions. These swatches are not going to help you very much because they're just, they all look champagne-y, right? Okay. This is my second Pat McGrath highlighter. The first one is over here, and the ones that are kind of too dark, and I dug my fingernail into it because these compacts are incredibly difficult to open. Anyway, that one is too dark. This one is actually really a nice shade and matches me very well. So we are going to be keeping that one because I really like it. Oh, Bianca, I need to make some decisions. So I'm going to pick out the ones I want to keep and then go from there. So I'm going to be keeping Pat McGrath. Revlon, because I don't have, I think this is like my only true drugstore. I do have some ColourPop, but like ColourPop drugstore, you can only get it at Ulta. You can't just go to Walgreens and get it. So you can get this at Walmart and Walgreens. So we're going to keep that one. Okay. Benefit. This is one of my very, very favorites. Keeping. This MAC one, love it. It is gorgeous. Okay. So this Rare Beauty, keeping. Okay. So this Charlotte Tilbury, keeping. Let's keep 2 more. That will make it so that I have 8. So I don't really want this Fenty one. You know what? I don't love liquids or creams. So, but I did just recently get this Ofra one, and I haven't used it very much. So we are going to keep that one because I would like to test it out and try it out, and it's okay. It's okay. So we're going to try that one out more. But these 3, these are cream. Not a big fan. Okay. So we're going to keep 1 more out of these 4. So this one, they have, Ofra has new highlighters. And this one I was kind of, whether it hard panned or it never came out very well. It never would apply on my brush very well. So I think it's a beautiful color, and I love the brand Odin's Eye, but it was hard to apply to my brush. I had to work too hard to get it on my brush. So we will be decluttering that one. I want all 3 of them. Darn it. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. New hand, because I don't know where these are in these swatches. This Aether one is funny because it hasn't been my best swatcher. Okay, we're gonna keep the Aether one. You can't buy this anymore. They have discontinued this, and it is very beautiful. And these I feel like are kind of a dime a dozen. You can buy a champagne highlighter, and I have like champagne highlighters. So these are very similar to what I already have in my collection. I'm keeping that one, getting rid of that one. Dang it, Bianca! I got rid of 5. Not too bad. Not great though. Okay, so these are all the ones that are a little too dark for my winter skin, which it's April right now, which technically is spring, but not really in Utah. We just get prolonged winter. I don't want to keep very many of these, is what I'm trying to say. I have 8 here. I think I only want to keep 2 because I do get tanner in the summer just from like going outside. I exist more outside when there's not snow. I go outside a lot more. When there's feet of snow outside, I don't go outside very often. I don't want to. So I am very, like my kids, know to ask Dad to go on walks when there's snow outside. Mom goes on walks and there's no snow. Bianca, why are you talking about this? So I get tanner in the summertime, even though I wear sunscreen. It's just, a healthy glow from getting some good old vitamin D. ways. These are still pretty deep for me. Like I have like a light skin tone, and in the summertime it's like a light medium. So these are what they swatched as, and like some of them are still pretty like more like a medium, I would say, in the highlighter range than like a light medium. So I am gonna keep like 2 of them because they are good for if I want like a subtle highlight, or you know, a subtle highlight in the summertime. There it is. So okay, we have Nabla in the shade Privilege. We have Charlotte Tilbury in the shade, this is the Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. This one is like, I think she's come out with some new shades in this one recently. This is older. I got it in a mystery box. Rare Beauty in the shade Mesmerize. This is also Rare Beauty in the shade Mesmerize. It's the liquid one. Ofra in the shade Sea Shimmer. This is Pat McGrath in the shade Golden Nectar. LYS in the shade Aim High. I already said this was Mesmerize. And then this is About Face in the shade Shaken or Stirred. So let's just get rid of these. I don't like liquid highlights, and this is too gold. This is too deep. They're too meh. Bye. I try to use liquids more because they do look pretty. I don't like the application of them. They're harder. They're less forgiving. I don't know. They're just harder to use. This one is a pain. It's too dark. It's way too dark for me. That one is for like medium to even deeper than that skin. So goodbye. Okay, then we have these 4. So I think these 4 are more in the range that I can work with than these 4. So here we go. This one right here, I feel like, can I get rid of any Ofra? No, I don't think I can. So it's funny because these are both are Mesmerize, but I feel like the powder it's just a little bit softer, and these 2 are just too warm. So I'm getting rid of a Charlotte Tilbury. Can you believe that? I can't. We're gonna keep these 2. Okay, so out of 8, I only kept 2. So the other ones I went a little heavy on. I went more than half. This one hopefully will make up for it a little bit, hopefully, because I only am keeping 2 and getting rid of 6. All right, it's funny, my next one is my colorful one. I have a lot of colorful ones. That tracks though. Okay, so here are my kind of colorful highlighters. I have 18 here, and they're on 2 hands. All of those pretty colors. We've got some like purple and green and like orange. It flips and switches and all sorts of different colors. So we have Odin's Eye. This is the new highlighters from Rose Sky, Melt in the Blush Light, Shadow Play. We have Ofra, Retrograde, Ofra, Space Baby, Ofra, Cloud 9, Ofra, Pillow Talk. We have, this one is Stila, Transcendence. This one is ColourPop, Hocus Pocus, Find the Book, ColourPop, Candy Floss, Melt. This is Fetish. This is Milk Makeup, Supernova. This one is Disney Myrick's Femme. This one is Kaleidos. It is Star Surfer. This one is Becca, Lilac Geode, Becca, Prismatic Amethyst, Fenty Beauty. We have 7-Day Weekend and Poolside. Hi, Bianca. I can say things. This one is Huda Beauty in Thea. And we have, this one is Jaclyn Cosmetics in Hypnotic. Okay. So, based on my swatches, I have ones that I know I want to get rid of. And I'm going to say I'm going to try to get rid of half. We're going to see what happens. Okay, so we have 2 that are kind of green. This one and this one are kind of green. So it's these 2, Melt and ColourPop. And I love this ColourPop one. It's ginormous, but it is gorgeous. So we're going to get rid of this Melt one and keep this ColourPop one. So I don't need this ColourPop one because I like this one better than this one. So we're going to get rid of that guy. Okay, then wear this, like, I feel like these are very similar. This like light purple sheen, and it's this one and this one. And it's interesting because this Stila one I got from TJ Maxx, and I haven't really loved it because it is just kind of light and faint, but it won like an Allure Beauty Award and is really gorgeous. I just don't give it enough time because I have too many in my collection. And so I feel like I want to give it some chances. Whereas this one is, I feel like the consistency of it, it might take off my makeup underneath. And so, and I got it at TJ Maxx also. Oh, that's fun. So I'm gonna get rid of this milk one and keep this Stila one. Okay, then we have this one from Melt, and apparently I'm getting rid of the Melt ones. So maybe I should stop getting Melt mystery boxes. Well, anyways, it's just too dark. Too dark. We're getting rid of that one. This one from Danessa Myricks, I just purchased this one like a month ago. So I'm wondering if I'm going to look and see if it is within like the return window and maybe I can return it. But I have worn it a couple of times. I didn't like it. It's like just glittery. Like it doesn't have that like highlighter quality. It's like glitter. But with a light pink sheen to it, it kind of took off my makeup underneath. So it's not my favorite. We are decluttering that one. So I've done pretty good so far. I've gotten rid of 5 and kept 2. So we'll see where we go from here. Okay, this one, this Fenty one, I could use this as an eyeshadow, but like I have enough eyeshadows. So it's gone. It's the one color is pretty, but the other one is like, that would definitely be an eyeshadow, not a highlighter. So we're gonna get rid of that one. This one here, I got this one because the design is so pretty. Like, look at that, gorgeous. But it is not a highlighter for me. It is too dark to be a highlighter. This one, like this one I feel like could be a better, like a blush topper. So maybe I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this in my blushes and make it a blush topper. It actually says Glow Blush. Ooh, okay, yeah. We're gonna go put this in my blush toppers because I feel like it's better blush. It is so shiny that I put it in my highlighters, but it's gonna go to another category. Great. These 2 Becca ones are absolutely gorgeous. I almost said absolutely stunning because I always say that. They're really pretty. They're really pretty. I really like them, so they're staying. All of the Ofra ones, I absolutely cannot. They're my favorite highlighter. I can't get rid of Ofra. I have too many of them. I love them. I can't get rid of them. So now we have Kaleidos, Jacqueline, and this Odin's Eye. Okay, all right. This Kaleidos one, when you swatch it out, it does just kind of look like glitter, but it's really pretty. It really is, and it's one of the new highlighters, so I am gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that one. This Jacqueline one, so pretty. Love that. So, and then this Kaleidos one, also so pretty. So yeah, we're keeping that. Okay, we got rid of, so I did well at the beginning and then not so good at the end. We got rid of 6 and I started out with 18, so I kept 12. Oh, then I have this guy. This one is from Ofra. It is a, let's see, it is Nikki Tutorials Everglow highlighter. This was actually, this is a second one. I had this was, the first one I had of this was my first ever Ofra highlighter. I got a second one of these in a mystery box, and I do like it because it has the 3 colors, because you can just dip into this one for a highlighter. This one can be like a really shiny bronzer, but I have Ofra and I have bronzers, and I'm gonna pass that one along. So there we go. Okay, let's get all of the ones I'm keeping, all the ones I'm decluttering, and we'll go through again and see if there's any more I can get rid of. This is 28. I'm keeping 28. I originally said I had 50 and I wanted to get rid of 20. So I have gotten rid of 22. So I've actually done better than I thought I would. Yay! I was actually thinking, Bianca, let's see if we can get rid of some more. Like, I'm thinking, okay, let's try to get rid of 3 more to make it 50-50. But I don't think my heart can do that. This is my no buy year. This is the makeup, like, okay, this is still too much makeup, but this is the makeup that I have. So I think that this is what we're keeping. Do I need it all? No, but I'm keeping this. So I'm keeping 28. Okay, and I'm getting rid of 21. And then that extra one, because that doesn't add up. I realize that. There was the one that I put in my blush area because it was actually a blush light or something like that. And even though this is a blush light, this is totally more of a highlighter. 21. It's not 50-50, but it is still better than I thought I would do. So go Bianca, yay! All right, if you like this video, like this video. If you want to see more videos by me, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified of my videos, push the bell. And most importantly, remember to be nice to yourself because you are amazing. Have a great day. Bye.